Hey viewers, welcome to What's Poppin' Wednesdays, episode 3. We have 4 topics to talk about, so let's get into it. So the first topic is the surrogate keeping the baby. What the fuck is going on? I feel like surrogacy is one of those exceptions where though it is your body, it is not your choice. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way around that. Surrogacy is when you want somebody else to carry your child for whatever reason. And once the surrogate gives birth to the baby goes back to the birth parents. It's always been this way. So that's why I say it's one of those exceptions where it is your body, but it's not your choice. Now, in this particular story, couple hired a surrogate to have their child, but there's one condition that was in the contract that the surrogate signed, which is if an anomaly shows up, they want to end the pregnancy. Lo and behold, an anomaly does show up. The child was diagnosed in the womb with a heart condition. It was a severe but treatable heart condition, but the parents still wanted to end the pregnancy. This damn surrogate done flew to Texas to give birth to the kid, and now she is doing way too much. She's claiming herself to be the parent of the child. The child's name is supposed to be Ruby. She named it Gabriel. She's doing a lot. Like, the parents even have to get a restraining order on her to prevent her from like making decisions when it comes to the baby and stuff. Like, bruh, like, and the surrogate, she don't even realize that you made this whole thing complicated for no reason. For absolutely no reason. This is something that you signed up for, and you signed a contract, and then she had the nerve to call them selfish because they wanted to terminate the child. If anything, it's selfless. I don't think it's selfish to find out what your baby is dealing with before birth and wanting to make a decision on that. People don't look at the whole scope of stuff. You think it's just about the parent. Like, yes, it will be a whole lifestyle change. Now they're accounting for a human life. They're going to be in constant worry, constant anxiety for this human life. They're going to have medical bills that they didn't have 9 months prior. It's a whole thing. But that's just the parent side. You also have to consider the child's life, their quality of life. I feel like it's selfish to bring the child and overriding what they're going to go through because of your own personal feelings. I think that's the selfish thing. You know, it's very selfless to look at a child and be like, you know, you're gonna have a life of struggles. Do I really want to bring you here, especially when it's still time to make a decision? Did she ever think about that? I bet not. Want to know why? Because it's all about her. It's all about her, which is why she flew to Texas. Out of all states, she know why she flew to Texas. It's why she's over here claiming herself to be the mother, and why she over here changing the baby's name. She's doing too much. You're the selfish one. Look in the mirror. And the sad thing about it is you have people supporting it because of their own perspective, their own belief. The thing about perspective and beliefs is that it can skew how you view reality. You are no longer seeing reality with a clear eye because you are now seeing it through the lens of what you believe. Even if what you believe may not be the most clearest of all, it's completely based upon emotions. Okay, so that's my opinion on the surrogate keeping the baby. And the second story is, so 50 Cent said that hip-hop culture is connected to youth culture.
Not trying to be in the way. See, look, hip-hop culture is connected to youth culture. You are not supposed to be the hottest in nothing at 60. Fuck that, man. You can still do your shit. Like, you still sing, and there's love music. It don't never.
But you've never felt like you still have one more album in you.
No, I still got love for music. I'm never gonna lose that. Like, I'm always want to do something, and those are like entries. Look, it's me putting a little piece or tab or something in there for them here. That I still do it. That I still got it.
But you ain't giving us. I
don't need it.
I can't come. I know you
bust their ass right now.
Look,
put them niggas out, and I do the shit from 03 and fuck them up right now.
Right, true.
Right now.
So
do you have any?
We go international.
You got any unreleased albums? 50. You got any albums you recorded you just don't want us to hear?
Yeah, I got music out in.
That's if
it doesn't sell, you keep it to your motherfucking self, right? Motherfucker tell you this was a personal album, I made this for this and that. Then why do I hear it, bitch?
Yo, because sometimes you need to share that with.
I feel like one thing people are not realizing is that the folks that grew up like late 70s through the 80s, through the 90s, what they're not realizing is you're growing up with the hip-hop genre. The hip-hop genre is really new. And it is the same age as the rappers who are like in their 50s and such like that. So this whole thing of like it's connected to youth culture, I feel like it's still too soon to say. I feel like y'all have the power to change that narrative because it literally grew up with y'all. You can show us what hip hop looks like in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 60s. I mean, think about the TikTok content that we're seeing now. People be doing life at 40, life at 50, life at 60. There's curiosity about life at those ages. One way you can let people know is through the music. And then hip hop is an art, it's music. Like, why are we putting a age limit on it? If anything, I will question the content of the music more than the age of the person. If you in your 50s still talking about chains and girls, you doing too much and you have not grown up. There's so many things that you can learn along the way as you grow up, which is why we connect wisdom to old age. We go to our elders for advice. We want to pick their brain and know what they think about certain things. It's the same thing, just in music form. The elders in the hip hop can literally change the narrative. Share your wisdom, whatever you like, financially, family, relationship, medical stuff, children, your own self, the things that you learn. But my point is, we gotta dead the whole hip-hop culture is connected to youth culture. Hip-hop is music, hip-hop is an art. There's no age limit to it. And it's also new. It's the same age as the elders in hip-hop. Show us what hip-hop looked like at your age. That's how we begin to change the narrative, and that's how we begin to really solidify hip-hop. Hip-hop is already solidified, but y'all know what I mean. Alright, so the third thing I want to talk about briefly is Serayah and Joey Bada's breakup.
I've never been the type to come online, but this person needs to be shown for exactly who he is. And I am so fucking upset, and I don't know if one day I'll regret this, but right now I don't regret it because this person has been a literal piece of shit to me in private, and not even in private because a lot of people publicly know, family knows and everything, but this person proposes to me, wants to build a life with me, has me move my life out here, cheats on me. I find out, continuously is telling me that he doesn't want that life, he wants me, da-da-da, then proceeds to be out with people. And yes, I have my receipts. I have my fucking receipts. But you guys will know who the fuck this is. And I don't want this to be a confusion any longer. There's no podcast he can get on, sweet talking the world. It's over with.
Human to human, I care. You feel me? I do have compassion for those who get cheated on. I feel like the people who get cheated on just want somebody to care. And I do care to that extent. And that's where it stops for real, because Joey Bada's cheating is also saying the sky is blue. Joey Bada stated he's polyamorous, which I feel like men have used that as an excuse. They took that and ran with it. They don't want to discover nothing else about themselves other than the fact that they just want multiple women. I don't see them going to no type of therapy, discovering anything that's undiagnosed about them. But this polyamory thing, they were quick to claim it and run with it. But nonetheless, he said that's what he was. I don't think, in the drop of a dime, he was going to change. I don't care if it looks like he's taking the actions that seems like changing. I'm sure there were other actions going on along with it, which she has now told us. She told us that basically throughout the whole relationship, he's been doing her dirty. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it looked like, okay, y'all had a baby, he's doing all the right things, y'all got engaged, but what are the other stuff that's happening alongside that? You gotta look at the full scope of things. So, and it sucks. And one thing that's like irritating is people bringing up Jacob Lattimore. I do have a little petty in me, so I was thinking like, oh, Jacob Lattimore is probably looking at this news, thinking something, right? But people are going as far to say like Jacob Lattimore should take her back. Is it crack? Are you guys drunk? I am not taking back an ex of mine that went on and had a baby with somebody else. Are you dumb? So you want Jacob Lattimore to play stepdaddy to his ex's child, who left him, mind you, because she felt like she wasn't getting all that she wanted to get, which, you could do that, but if you're gonna leave and you find the grass you went to, wasn't greener, don't try to cut back here. I just accept anything, huh? And last but not least, rest in peace, rest in heaven to Dolly Parton. I'm not gonna lie, I cried. I couldn't hold the tears anymore because I admire those who are just really respected and really loved by the world, to the point where people take actions to show that. And it was making me emotional. Like, for example, where I broke down about Dolly Parton was the Empire State Building video. I'm going to show you guys. Just broke me, and I just started crying because it's like, do you know how loved and well respected you have to be? You know, flags were at half staff for her. People were going up to her statue and showing their respect because they were going to her house and showing their respects. She really also was a part of like our childhood. She was on the Magic School Bus. She made Imagination Library. I think I saw one post where it showed, I don't know what year it was, but it showed the amount of books she donated, which was over 277 million. She's done so much. She used royalties earned from Whitney Houston's cover of her song I Will Always Love You to buy a strip mall in black communities down in Nashville, Tennessee, and calls it the house Whitney built. This was a really well respected lady, and I can go on and on about how Dolly Parton inspires me, but I think I want to keep that part private. But she's a phenomenal woman, like for real. And I was holding in my tears the whole time, like literally the whole time. But when the Empire State Building turned pink at 9:25 p.m., that got your girl, y'all. That got your girl. I broke down. I know when she get up to heaven, God is going to say, definitely, job well done. It's just heartbreaking, you know, but she's done a lot of great things. Dollywood, Imagination Library, her songwriting abilities. She had the pancake mix. This lady was on it. Rest in peace to Dolly Parton. She was just one of those legends from that time. Like, I don't know, it's heartbreaking, y'all. It really is. Every time it's a legend from that time, you know what, I'm gonna just end it off here because I'm about to start crying again. So that's the video, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 3 of What's Poppin' Wednesdays, and I'll catch y'all next time, next Wednesday.